The week of September 29th promises intrigue, betrayals, and a storm of emotions on the young and the restless. Genoa City's movers and shakers will once again prove that power struggles, corporate games, and tangled romances never rest. From Nikki Newman's pointed concerns about Jill Abbott's motives to Audra Charles being blindsided in ways she never expected, fans are in for a day filled with confrontations, whispered secrets, and emotional undercurrents. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's break down what's ahead in the September 29th episode and dive deep into the layered consequences for the characters. Nikki worries Jill's intentions may not be pure. Nikki Newman has worn many hats in her life: survivor, mother, wife, socialite, and, most recently, powerful corporate leader as chairwoman of Newman Media. But her instincts as a mother and protector have always remained razor-sharp. This week, those instincts zero in on Jill Abbott, whose bold moves in the business world have left ripples throughout Genoa City. Jill has never been one to step back quietly. With Chancellor Winters constantly on the verge of both greatness and implosion, Jill's ambition is as fiery as ever. But Nikki senses something different, a recklessness perhaps, or a plan that puts not only Chancellor Winters at risk, but also Newman Media's ongoing alliances. A power clash brewing. Viewers will see Nikki quietly express her worries to Victor, who, in his stoic and calculating way, will listen but not reveal his full hand. Nikki's suspicion centers on Jill's recent meetings with high-profile investors and whispers of a new strategy that could undermine Newman influence. Nikki's protective streak is not only for her family, but for the Newman legacy. Could Jill be attempting to outmaneuver Newman Media in the race for Genoa City's corporate dominance? Or worse, could Jill's agenda involve aligning with someone who has long been a thorn in the Newman family's side? One thing is certain, Nikki doesn't voice concerns lightly. And when Nikki Newman smells trouble, it usually means storm clouds are gathering. Jill Abbott, ambition or manipulation? For Jill Abbott, power is as intoxicating as champagne. She thrives on the thrill of the deal, the satisfaction of beating rivals at their own game, and the pride of ensuring the Abbott legacy doesn't get overshadowed by Newman or Chancellor infighting. But Jill is also a master manipulator, capable of cloaking ambition in the guise of loyalty. She's learned the hard way that alliances shift overnight in Genoa City. Her strategy has always been to stay 3 steps ahead, and to never show her hand until the last possible moment. The question of loyalty. The episode hints at subtle moments where Jill may drop clues about her endgame. Could she be preparing to pull Chancellor Winters into an unexpected merger? Is she orchestrating a plan to undermine Devon and Lily's leadership while presenting herself as the savior? Or perhaps she's simply tired of being underestimated and is ready to prove that she still reigns as one of Genoa City's fiercest power players. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Nikki's concerns about Jill will likely be dismissed at first. After all, Jill has a reputation for stirring the pot. But Nikki's unease may prove prophetic. Fans know that Jill rarely moves without leaving a trail of chaos in her wake. Audra Charles faces a shocking setback. While Jill and Nikki spar in the world of subtle power plays, Audra Charles finds herself caught off guard. For months, Audra has carefully maneuvered herself into a position of influence, aligning with Tucker McCall, tempting Kyle Abbott, and ensuring her name is etched into every major business conversation in town. But this week, things take a turn. Audra's plans derail. Spoilers indicate that Audra is dismayed, a word that, in Genoa City terms, could mean anything from being outsmarted in business to being betrayed in love. Given Audra's knack for intertwining the personal with the professional, it's likely both. Rumors suggest that Tucker may once again pull the rug out from under her. His loyalty has always been conditional, and Audra may discover that she's been more of a pawn than a partner in his schemes. If Tucker decides to pivot toward Jill or another unexpected ally, Audra could find herself dangerously exposed. And then there's Kyle Abbott. Their chemistry has been undeniable, but Kyle's emotional baggage and loyalty to his family make him unpredictable. Could Kyle suddenly distance himself, leaving Audra scrambling to maintain her footing? The fall of a rising star? Audra's dismay could mark the beginning of her biggest challenge yet. She's built her career on confidence, seduction, and bold ambition. But Genoa City has a way of chewing up ambitious outsiders who don't play their cards carefully. If Audra is blindsided by betrayal, will she double down and fight back, or will she crumble under the weight of defeat? The domino effect in Genoa City. While the spotlight falls on Nikki, Jill, and Audra, the ripple effects of their moves could extend far beyond. Soap operas thrive on interconnected storylines, and this week's developments are no exception. Victor Newman, the puppet master. Whenever Nikki raises a concern, Victor Newman pays attention. He may not always act immediately, but Victor never underestimates his wife's instincts. Fans can expect Victor to quietly start digging into Jill's activities. With his unmatched resources and network, Victor may uncover truths that shake the foundations of Chancellor Winters. Victor thrives on control, and the possibility of Jill outmaneuvering him is unacceptable. Could this trigger a new round of corporate warfare between the Abbotts and the Newmans? Devon and Lily in the crosshairs. If Jill is indeed plotting something radical, Devon Hamilton and Lily Winters will find themselves caught in the middle. Their relationship with Jill has always been complicated. She's both a mentor and a meddler. Should Jill's ambition threaten the stability of Chancellor Winters, Devon's trust issues and Lily's desire for peace will once again clash. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The siblings may have to decide whether to stand united against Jill or risk being divided by her schemes. Kyle Abbott's conflicted heart. Kyle, meanwhile, may be the wild card. His entanglement with Audra has raised eyebrows, but his loyalty to his family and his unresolved feelings about Summer continue to weigh heavily on him. If Audra's dismay stems from Kyle pulling away, fans could see her unleash her vengeful side. And in Genoa City, a scorned Audra Charles is a dangerous thing. Nikki versus Jill, a brewing rivalry. Perhaps the most tantalizing storyline of the week lies in the potential clash between Nikki Newman and Jill Abbott. Both women are powerhouses in their own right, with decades of history shaping their identities. They've survived love affairs, betrayals, tragedies, and victories. And now, in their golden years, they are still forces to be reckoned with. The thought of Nikki and Jill facing off is deliciously soap-worthy. Imagine the sharp exchanges, the icy stares, the unspoken history between two women who know exactly how to wound with words. Nikki's elegance paired with Jill's fire could ignite a rivalry that dominates Genoa City's social and corporate circles. And let's be honest, fans love nothing more than seeing the veteran queens of the young and the restless take center stage. Audra's next move. For Audra, dismay is only the beginning. This is a woman who has clawed her way into power. She's not going to let betrayal or setbacks destroy her. If anything, being blindsided could push her into even more dangerous territory. Could she set her sights on revenge against Tucker? Might she expose secrets that ripple through Genoa City's elite? Or could she surprise everyone by making an alliance with someone unexpected, perhaps even Victor himself? Audra's dismay today could be the fuel that sets up her most ruthless chapter yet. Creative speculation. Where could this all lead? Nikki uncovers Jill's risky alliance. What if Jill has been secretly collaborating with Tucker McCall, creating a Newman-Abbott power imbalance that could topple both Chancellor Winters and Newman Media? Audra's heartbreak turns deadly. Could Audra, dismayed by betrayal, take a personal vendetta too far? Soap history suggests she's capable of dangerous decisions when cornered. Kyle's choice sparks chaos. If Kyle breaks things off with Audra, she may retaliate by exposing family secrets, creating chaos for the Abbotts. Victor sets a trap. With Nikki's warning in mind, Victor may orchestrate a classic Newman trap, setting Jill or Tucker up to fail in a spectacular fashion. Final thoughts. The September 29th episode of The Young and the Restless promises to be one of those pivotal days where subtle conversations spark major storylines. Nikki's concerns about Jill are not to be dismissed. They are the seeds of a storyline that could reignite corporate rivalries and reshape family loyalties. Meanwhile, Audra's dismay signals that her carefully constructed world is beginning to unravel. But in Genoa City, defeat often fuels reinvention, and Audra Charles is not someone to underestimate. From the elegant halls of Newman Enterprises to the buzzing boardrooms of Chancellor Winters, power is shifting and hearts are breaking. And as always, the residents of Genoa City will prove that ambition, loyalty, and betrayal are never far apart. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.